40 years after Paris, Texas and the Golden Palm, here we have Wim Wenders back in competition here in Cannes with a film called Perfect Days. We're here for the photocall for the entire crew from the film Perfect Days. The director, Wim Wenders, with his actors, including Koji Yakusho, the lead role in the film. This actor is very famous in Asia. He's known as the man with 1,000 faces. The storyline of the film is very easy. It's the world as seen by a single man who is called Hirayama. He works in the public lavatories in Tokyo. Let's take a look at what the papers have been saying. The Figaro here in France says that it's a film full of tiny pleasures and flushing toilets. It's a bunch of haikus, those very short Japanese poems. So the Figaro is saying it's like a bunch of haikus all squashed together, a bit too fast, really. Another newspaper here says it's an investigation of Tokyo toilets and it's a bit too clean for the newspaper's liking. And for La Croix, another newspaper, it's a meditation on the beauty of being in the moment. So Wim Wenders is famous, of course, for Paris, Texas, which won the Golden Palm back in 1984. But many other films also: Alice in the Cities, The American Friend, The Wings of Desire, of course, 1987. And then previously, 1985, a documentary called Tokyo Ga, which was all about Tokyo. Perfect Days is not Wim Wenders' first trip to Tokyo, not by a long chalk. Tokyo Ga was a tribute to the film, seen almost through the eyes of Ozu, who is a film director that Wim Wenders venerates. So the main actor in the film Perfect Days is called Koji Yakusho. And Koji Yakusho was in a film in 1997 screened here in Cannes called The Eel, which got the Golden Palm here. Koji Yakusho has also been in the film Eureka, a road movie by Shinju Aoyama. He's worked with other great directors, including Koreeda. So here we have the director and his lead role having their photo taken. Koji Yakusho standing next to Wim Wenders. In the film, Koji Yakusho cleans the public lavatories in Tokyo. And he has a tiny mirror which he whips out just to inspect all of the hidden corners to check that everything's perfectly clean. He plays a character who wants to remain in a very stable environment. And at the beginning, people see through him, they don't see him. And he says, why do things need to change? Wim Wenders is a music fan, and his film is full of great tracks. Lou Reed, Nina Simone, Patti Smith. And the character played by Koji Yakusho listens to music when he's in his car, for example. And so the tracks he listens to make the soundtrack to the film. The film is almost like an endless day. Tells us the day of Koji Yakusho as he cleans the toilets and goes about his everyday activities. They're obviously very close, director and actor there. And when Wim Wenders met Koji Yakusho, the actor, He said he knew he was the right man for the job. Wenders there sitting on the bench. He's not sitting on the toilet. His film is about the toilet, however. The interesting thing about the film is not the toilets, obviously. It's a film all about nostalgia, melancholia. And the lead role is absolutely amazing. A great role for Koji Yakusho to play. The actor who was in the film The Eel, who's also worked alongside director Takashi Miike in 13 Assassins and Harakiri, for example. Wim Wenders won his Golden Palm in Cannes for the film Paris, Texas in 1984.
Thank you.
He's famous also for The $1 Million Hotel. He's already made quite a few documentaries. The one about Pina Bausch called Pina and the Buena Vista Social Club, the Tokyo Girl, which we've already mentioned, and all of his documentaries have been nominated for Oscars. Here we have the lead role back on our screens, Koji Yakusho. He also acted in the film Eureka by Shinjo Aoyama, which won the Ecumenical Jury Prize here in Cannes in 2000. He was also in Imamura's film Warm Water Under a Red Bridge in 2001. And he's worked with Inaritu and in Babel, for example.
Yes, this way. Thank you.
And he was also in Yakusho's Memories of a Geisha. In this film, his character says that the world is made of different universes that are all connected. And this character tries to connect up all of the different worlds, the past, the present, the future, youngsters, the elderly, with a lot of poetry. Here we have the actresses from the film. Ai Yamada and Arisa Nakano. Youngsters are very present in Wim Wenders' film. They interact with the nostalgic element of the director and of the lead role, who works in Tokyo's public lavatories. It's a strange subject to choose, you might think, the toilets there, but the director received a letter at the beginning of last year, in fact 2 years ago, before he started making the film. He received a letter And it was asking him if he could create some short films in Tokyo. Each one was to last about 15 or 20 minutes. Films which were all to do with an amazing social project that would involve the work of major architects who were renovating public toilets to make them into architectural features. And so that series of short films actually evolved into one feature film. And the public toilets are absolutely brilliantly filmed. They've become architectural attractions in Tokyo. Wenders really was taken by the photos that they were sending to him of these architectural toilets, and that inspired him to make this film called Perfect Days. There are two actresses in the film, Arisa Nakano and Aoi Yamada.
Okay, thank you. Merci beaucoup.
The theme, or rather the setting of the film, are public toilets. And different toilets have been redesigned by famous architects in Japan. There we are, that's what we call a photocall, giving the photographer something to work with. She does not dance in the film, but the character that she plays is kind of off the wall a little bit. Her character represents youth, communicating with a very sage, wise old character called Hirayama, played by Koji Yakusho. The actress on your screen is 22 years old. Her name is Yamada. She's an actress, but she's also a dancer. So the photographers really enjoyed that. Dancer, singer, actress, Aoi Yamada is her name. And now we have Tanaka putting on a bit of a show as well. He's got something to live up to now. He put on a similar performance on the red carpet last night. He seems to be imitating the young actress. And taking it further. I think the pictures speak for themselves. Looks like great fun out there at the Photocall. It's quite a rare Photocall I think we're experiencing here. The film is called Perfect Days. It's directed by Wenders. It's in competition for the Golden Palm at the 76th Cannes Film Festival. It tells us the story of a character called Hirayama who works in the public toilets in Tokyo. And the film gives us a picture of life through that character's eyes. Hirayama is played by Koji Yakusho, famous actor. The man with 1,000 faces, as he's known in Japan. Here we have the face of Wim Wenders on our screen. Just one face. He's known for Paris, Texas, 1984 Golden Palm. He was also president of the jury in 1989 here in Cannes. Wim Wenders has won many prizes himself. In 1984, he got the Golden Palm for Paris, Texas. Of course, The Wings of Desire got the Best Director prize. In 1993, he got the jury prize for Far Away, So Close. When he was the president of the jury, he gave the Golden Palm to the Soderbergh film Sex, Lies and Videotapes.
Ah oui? Il adorait.
So Wim Wenders talk, enjoying the Photocall with his actors who have turned out to be quite dancers. In fact, he's made a documentary about a dancer, Pina, about Pina Bush. So he probably knows a little bit about dancing too. There we have the actress Yamada, actor, singer, dancer.